my name is Max Verstappen and I'm here to learn how to drift by this guy. Alright, here we go. It was very crazy. I mean, I didn't know what to expect already sitting next to him, and then I had to do it myself. I think it's been probably, I've been the most nervous in the last 1 or 2 years doing that. So just because it's not natural, right? It's not what I do normally. So the first time, and also I'm on the right hand side of the car, so everything is opposite to me. So that took a little bit of time to get used to, but yeah, it was insanely cool. How's it going?
Good. This is the beast. Learn how to drift, bro.
Never done it, so I don't know what to expect really.
Well, this is the car, man. Like, this is arguably the most traveled drift car on the planet. It's a 1992 Mazda RX7. It's about 600 horsepower.
I think that's enough for me today.
You've got a lot more controls than probably what you're used to. You got foot clutch, you got sequential gearbox. You're gonna have to learn how to let go of the steering wheel. No traction control, you got no ABS, you got no stability control.
I'm looking forward to it. I really have no clue, you know, what to expect from it.
Show you a few of the obstacles. First one will just come in, little handbrake entry, do some doughies. The next one we'll do some figure of eights, and then we'll do a Scandi flip. No, don't be shy on the revs. Straight into it.
You can't compare it, it's so different. This is set up to go sideways. Our car is basically the opposite. It's set up to stick and have a lot of rear grip. Of course, you know, also the car, the steering angle you can achieve is so much more than in an F1 car. So when you go sideways, you think like a normal road car as well, you would run out of lock, right, to keep it. But here you just keep on going and the wheels just go with you, and it's very different to drive. So you have to let the wheel go, which is not a natural thing to do, but once you let it go, it actually, like, it works out, you know, it helps you out, so.
Do exactly what you did. There you go. Oh, you're right, foot on the clutch.
I mean, I was looking at Mike's inputs, you know, with his feet. I'm probably already, you know, struggling a bit. I can't do heel and toe, for example. But like just seeing him using the clutch. I mean, I grew up, I mean, of course I took my driving license in a manual, but after that I rarely drive a manual. So just getting back into things a bit, using the clutch and stuff like that, just takes a little bit more time. Because of course in an F1 car you use the clutch on the wheel, you drive off and then you basically you never use the clutch again. So just, yeah, getting used to these kind of things again. And the inputs, handbrake. Don't have a handbrake in an F1 car normally. Yeah, it's just super different.
Bro, you got this. Straight into it.
It's still, you know, in a F1 car when you're sliding, you're correcting. It's just here you have much more play. Like you're just going way more sideways. The brakes as well, they're set up, you know, to make a turn. Just the general, like the basics of driving. I mean, it's the end of the day the same: brakes, throttle, and the steering wheel. I guess they help me out. Yeah, but then again, I mean, I'm not a professional drifter, so it's still about just using the correct ways of when to use the clutch, the brake, the handbrake. That I was then learning, but yeah, you just get into like a adrenaline rush, and you naturally, like, I don't know, your instinct takes over what to do, how to try and correct it.
Do exactly what you're doing, but just a little bit more aggressive. How's the pit stop? Fast enough for you?
I think it's not too bad.
Not too bad? That's it, guys. Look at it. And then finish. Handbrake in.
it's probably the same thing, you know. I was also very nervous the first time I jumped in an F1 car. I was 16 at the time, and you know, you don't know what to expect. You don't know how much power it has, like how much it pulls off. And the same here, I was standing still, and I was like, well, I can drive off like a granny, or I can just send it. So I just did that, and then of course, as soon as you do that, you know, you have the engine side, you're drifting straight away. You know, you have the wheel spin, and then you get a bit more in your natural kind of zone where immediately you're correcting and, you know, finding the limits, which you do in an F1 car as well. The way he was approaching it, and also he was not really too stressed about it. He just let me also try a little bit, but then at the end of the day he was like, still, I'll try this, try that, you know, just tiny little pointers, which helps me a lot, you know. For him this is kindergarten, you know, he just plays around, he has a lot of fun. For him it's natural. It's the same thing probably if we switch and he jumps in a F1 car and I'm on the radio, like, you know, for me, because it's so natural, you can help him out, oh, try this, try that, and you know, you're so focused on the driving, and it's nice to have a voice next to you which is quite calm and quite energetic at the same time, like, great job, like, this is going really well, and not scared at the end of the day. Because I mean, sitting next to someone who's doing it for the first time, it doesn't matter if you're a world champion in F1 or whatever, rallying, or it doesn't matter, it's so different, but just giving you a kind of trust, I think is very nice.
The real Christian match is all yours. You've got
Beautiful.
the ribbon, and you can have
I'll get his hand, yeah.
Broken, solid.
Yeah, thank you, man. I probably want to do more now.